When young Namibian women are prepared to die rather than see their children starve, we must know that there are indeed dark times ahead. A standoff between Nampol, the city police, and fruit and vegetable vendors selling at a taxi rank in Windhoek brought to the fore the struggle and strife endured by Namibian women. These women have been making headlines since they brought their plight to the media, and clashes between them and particularly the city police are common. Police recently confiscated their goods after they say Superintendent Gerry Shikesho had given them permission to resume sales in a particular area.
And then you just pack those things, I have to pack the things, you go home also. And then you just wait at the event, tell the members whatever, and then they just do something else. Let's do it.
Going with Corolio and I go with them.
Take
your trolley now.
Hatushuni fakomomba tutata wa mestriti to halandife ndeshi pakufonga to poku itulandife opo hatulandifa omo atumani mari wa transporta kutweta kilonga omo atumoni imari wayo hatutumine komombo tuna na twakalia ni ria twikaje pipale nde peifeshi opolisi haitu ange kende tini matai imwe haikufa apwe kata ikufa apo imwe taitirwa shiwa vamwe tavikufa patatura metu wadavataviripo epulola ngolire kucha kwamwe dipeste ndini mayo kuishingo mbela ilo pamwe ovanota ningila shikego talilo owishikelambo otahala kwamwe dipeste ndo etahala oya tala swana shayengene shili si otahala ku dano kokucha efikuliri pyoro hatutame kokulandifa omo Namibia mu onani atutame kokulandifa mokulandifa mo atumonosha vamwene okwali hamono 2000 endenyo 2000 ayo oya stopwa ndesi ya stopwa hatumonane kucha o atutotopwe business adetu dituvatele tuvatele como mbwetu tuvatele uno na 7 yo peve sha tutata me street omanga polifita havale ko malo dufi kwa vene bakita ditondoka ke tadipalelo ana business malo du bila taditekwa ke taditekwa mofiku ipaketo mapunya tetekwa ke malo va kengeli ndiva sinandenge no peve ngai durukucha mobasho no mbano ngadi oite ko malo du vakweto tala como di president wetu nyamukulu no tahalata tekani metupopsa na ekucha oneini oduli pia tukalandifa omajuli pia tukalandifa mama fikweli pite tupatulula oneini tetumangulula esho twamangwa peifeshi watu tiewali ongaro yalio mu ya South Africa kuliwa bali eshi oshamane mata katunapa tukale katunapa tufutwa marushene tukatunapa tukufimaliwa aba mamemba ta jipa ko mofikwe tata ta yashwa tatua takava kamoronjala pekenda kulila potala kamra dipestende tala kamra dikanime ndete tupe fikola tukalandifa iluita tukalandifa vali
nós temos aí tu que vamos tratar só tudo de que fimbo takara mo lockdown na takara mo mambo depois fenga se katuna uno na vetu katuna chato va peka katuna chato atva katuni kuria só tala kulandifa potu fidingu no na vetu ngashame mostrata monde amo momirongo no goi 99 opondakara postrata o mo anti hupu demo pe fenga se katuna chato puno na vetu ka uno na vetu mombo vemo taliri otohara tu pe fero se turandife ngashwa kwa tu pe me fero banandife se tu moneno no na vetu kuli.
We spoke to a few more frustrated vendors.
And the food, we did not get it even the food. Like us, we are suffering. And you are judging us here. What's the problem? We are not getting the 750, and we are not selling, and we did not get the food. And what about us now? Other people are working from the government.
We waste our money. We buy the stock, we waste our money. Tata Shikesho is the one said that we must sell. Now today we come here with our stock. Now we waste our money, come and we must go home. What we can eat there at home? 750 we don't get. Even the food for Harambe, we don't get. Now what we can, how we can survive? 2 months at home.
For this Namibia, for that Hajab also I am hoping. Yes, my friend. Why is Sabrat selling? Sabrat is rich. Why is Pick by selling? So that people are rich. The poor one cannot sell. Why is Namibia life only for the rich ones. If you make a kambasu, you'll go and broken your kambasu. But if you're rich, you can stay in Namibia where you want to stay. You can do what you want. And the city police are coming and destroy our things. Can us not eat? How can we suffer? Oh, we are suffer. The poor was better than the black ones. The black ones make me. I must pray to the Lord to welcome Corona. Yes. Problem stay. How we are suffering at home with the kids. Early morning, 7 o'clock, the kids are already crying for breakfast. Even 750 us, we are having too much kids in our house. 750, what we can do for 750? Even that is practical. Like me, I get only like a small bag for ice maize meal. Me, I'm having 7 kids for that small kid. What I can do for you? Yesterday I was there we must sell today. Now I waste my money. I buy the stock for 1,500. Now come, I must not sell here. Where I can put that stuff? Now I waste my money for nothing. Why did Shikesho told us that we must sell now today? No, they can't say that no one will sell. We wasted their money.
Street vendors selling fruit and vegetables in the Central Business District clashed with police recently after the police confiscated their goods. The women, who say that they've had no income since the lockdown regulations were instituted, were desperate to resume sales so that they could provide for their families.
So to not sanitize, so to no mask. So to the distance. So to ala kupifuno na vetu. So to na mea futo to na marusheno to ne elf. No na very momumbu. Uno na pefa very menguduman. Oka na shake kon na vetu tara kunya ko quarantine na ko to kakara no na vetu. Wo vetu pikuri. Sa to kupifanga ipi. Katune kupiforo no na vetu se itandi duruku kana kana takalirika ni mumbo. Itiko famo. Shosho tashi etapa. Ina tu ya po kenga henya shashi tu olo starataka. So atu foso kuno na vetu stari njara mumbo mui. Ita tu duro ikenande nande ame pamwandi mango mwe fikuri mwalike. Nde mongula osini na me mumbo inukam. Iti duro kutaroka na ko 5 years ataka kwena iloko 4 years iloko 3 years. Keri mumbo ataka kwena njala.
Oshandwa ko banu obo halongo vene salary diri pambada. Mara moto namo oswana saja ko angola kwi anu bamwe bashivikelela tushikucha hapo basho pope nanu efike peni no swanaso ndi nashimoni kulia ikulia ya po banu obo halongo tubashi halongo moisiruji ono halongo moisiruji otaile kwa nokirina hey sala pananda no mafeleri hamano vanambia tuipuleni nawa na tuipulenge kenawe kengaha osikukutange ngo shashtopa otutasende ngo shashtopa ne tupatulule se tulinyangele ku 7 oponda kulilapo tala kanime tala comrade president please.
The self-employed have been hardest hit, and many say that they would rather die of corona than hunger.
Ik heb 12 kinders bij deze, zoals ik hier sta. Kleinkinders is 7, de grootste is 3, plus ons 2. Ik en mijn zuster, allemaal ons werk niet. Ons verkoop niet, is waar ons kost krijgt, wat ons alles krijgt. Hij heeft voor ons geschreven, tot nu toe ons het niks gekregen. Even kost of wat ons het niks gekregen niet. Voor hier 2 maanden wat ons bij deze is.
My dear, there is no future for our country. There is no future. We are suffering like nobody in business. And what I prefer here is better for us for them to leave us to die for corona instead of dying hunger in the house. We are not animal. We are human beings. How can you sleep with hunger for 3-4 days? That is very bad. That's why we don't have even a peace. You see, whatever Shangara was saying, people are bitter. We are bitter because of hungry. Nothing else. It's only hunger. They must look, the government should look at us. These things of Chief Kanime or Shikesho, we are tired, we have a lot of tickets, they give us ticket. What must I pay with ticket?
The government is niet recht voor ons niet. Is niet recht bij hen. Bij ons is niet recht. Want bij ons dat lijkt op niet of ons is Namibian niet. Zoals ze voor zo wegjagen. En zoals ons daar gegaan om te gaan verkopen, onze eigen gegaan.
I feel very, very bad about the police. Because police, they are human beings. Before they chase us, they're supposed to think of us. They're supposed to ask us, what is the problem? Then we can tell them our problem. Not just like this, go home like dogs. Today we are going to sleep here at the city police offices. We are going to sleep here until they give us a good answer for us as youth. We are not old.
The women eventually went home as no one came to address them. A true champion of the working woman, Ndeshi brought the plight of 32-year-old Regina Sikumo to the attention of Itzarap after she was unable to support her children following the lockdown restrictions. Ndeshi is a street vendor and has always alerted Itzarap to the injustices that occur on the streets of Windhoek. She has championed the cause of the people and is well respected by those who make their living selling items on Windhoek streets. She too has lost income due to the lockdown restrictions and has tried to assist fellow vendor Regina with securing food and necessities for her triplets.
Why I came in town today, so because yesterday we was at city police office and we went to tell them about our problem. So because at Stop and Show, those people, they were having meeting, those who are selling in Matala somewhere there. And then we also went to ask, what about us now? We're having also our business in town. When are we going to start our business? Then they said, you guys will come back to you. But here this meeting is for only these Stop and Shop people. So from there, we decide let's go straight at Kandime to go ask at our site. Because they will just say come out, they will come back to us, but they will not come. Unless we have to go ourselves to go ask. When we came, we find Supu. I don't know the name, but always
City police or number?
yeah, it's a city police. Then I was talking with her. Then he said, okay, let me go get, but Shikesho is not here. But let me go get the other one, Shikesho. Then they called for us, Shikesho. Shikesho was with us. So from there, he told us, we were talking with him. Then he said, okay, it's fine, you guys. I'm even feeling pity for you guys. But what I'm saying is, I just allowed you guys, you can just go start your business in town. But don't go there inside the way the clinic is or so forth. Unless you might just sit the way you used to sit always, but don't go inside there. From there, those other people, they had that they allowed us to go sell them. Then they came now today to go start their business. No, like me, even I went there, I cannot got my baby. They don't have milk, my baby, they don't know what's anything. Even that sister of mine, the one I was with her, is the one who used to help me. Sometimes he goes to my sister and get something for the baby. The father of the kids, that's no, those kids, they don't have father. The father denied. He must not his kids. I meet with him in Toronto, but he's staying in Rehoboth. It's a bastard. Since I came from Mafe, the gender people, they did not even come back to me. So, me, I was doing my business. But since when I was doing my business, my kids, they used to eat, they used to do whatever they want. I used to give them whatever they want. But since they told us, come out, we must not sell anything again, or the business, like us who are doing business, we must not do business again until this lockdown has stopped. And I'm suffering, and me, I'm renting. I'm not even staying at one of my family's house or whatever. The one staying, I'm renting. Just imagine renting and 3 babies. It's only me, myself, who's doing those things. So since when I went to I'm now 3 months now, I did not even pay my rent.
The city police, who appeared to be sympathetic to the plight of the vendors, came to remove Regina and her triplets from the streets and took them to their offices.
It's a very unfortunate situation where the law enforcement personnel, in enforcing the law, we come across these ladies who are making the livings. They are selling products ranges from maize to tomatoes or whatever it is, or vegetables if you want. Unfortunately, they are selling at an area which is not designated to do so. And that is one of our duty, is to enforce the law. We cannot allow people to trade wherever they want. Hence, we have got places where people can trade officially. Like in Veni, we have got places, we have got market there where people can freely apply, and they are being allocated a plot, a store, Then we've got the one in the single quarter, then we've got shed 2, then we've got others all over the city. Now, however, you will always find these same people doing wrong things. In this particular case, these 2 ladies. Not only they are not 2, they are actually 6 to 7 ladies. Number one, what they do not want to be confined to specific areas. They are claiming that their customers are everywhere. So basically they are the one moving the products to the customers. In so doing, they are busy roaming in the street, which is against the municipal bylaws. As much do we understand them. Look, I mean, we know we are Namibians. We know where we are coming from, and we know the living conditions, the hard living conditions. But we cannot also allow people to do as they please. Now, what makes this case more heartbreaking to me, specifically, I had a session with them yesterday where I informed them on what to do and how I want them to do, how I want them to approach us. And we will also help, because there are many other stakeholders involved. We have got the Minister of Gender. Like this lady, she has got 3 youngsters, kids. Obviously, they need to be fed, and she's not employed. But if we organize, if we synchronize all the activities around these ladies, we will even be able to find, Namibians are the Namibians are not that bad. We'll even find some sponsors. People will be able to help to donate milk, for instance, or whatever it is. But what we don't want is them sitting in the street with their kids and begging for money. That is not allowed. Number one, it's a safety of even the safety. Now we are sitting with this invisible enemy, the COVID-19. And we are risking the life of these kids, innocent kids, sitting in the street, and they are not even protected. Not only the kids, but also the mothers are not protected. So what we are saying, we understand. And seriously, we do. And we will do everything possible to facilitate where they can get help somewhere. But what we are not going to compromise on, and that is if they are to do as they please, disrespecting the laws governing the city, that one we are not going to allow to happen.
The lockdown restrictions that were necessitated due to the outbreak of corona have wreaked havoc with women who are the breadwinners in their homes. Idiana Kharuxas is one of the vendors we met protesting the confiscation of their goods by city police. I asked Idiana how she feels about the government and their response to the plight of the poor.
There is my papers going up and down. I don't know, must I go now to Ombudsman? Must I go to Mensenrechten, that side? I don't know where must I get. It's only where I get bread. Families are not helping. My kids' fathers are even not helping. Don't know. It's not painful to stand up there. At least if the government was giving me a place, then I was also think about others' villas. But I didn't have number one a place. The boys, why I say the boys is good, the boys was asking, how many kids you have? 1. How many kids you have? 2. Then he was building the houses and giving for our grandmothers. But today, free disabled. What makes me painful is free disabled kids are there and the other 7 or 8 kids are even there. But that people cannot get a place. But before me, there was also one that they with a wheelchair. That man also are getting a house in Ochomise. He have 4 kids and he have a wife. And what about this problem? This is small kids. I didn't have even money to pay someone to look for me. I just asked the girls to check for me. And then the school are coming out and the other kids are looking after that ones. Where can we make it? Ooh. My government, I don't know what can I say. I'm feeling very bad. I get already this lot of pressure, but the government are even not supporting me. Why must the government complain if someone is dumping kids or putting in the dustbin of kill of abortion? Why must the government complain? He are not feel. I feel if he can stand in my feet and feel. He are complaining about if we have one disabled. These people, you must clean it every day. You must wash the blankets, put it on the line and what. And there is no water. I'm afraid even the water must close. If the water close, where can I go and wash around? The other one is 27 years. The other one will be making 28, the big one. That people also are using nappies. They are even drinking on the bottle. That people also work as chantas. That office can at least close. That times of the poor, we are see the people will be coming. We are afraid. Even our grandmothers was even talking. Let me go washing my what. The people will be coming. That people are not telling you who will be coming, and you will be see how is that people. Is it clean of what? Then the people will say, if you make like that, we are taking back the money and what. You are clean. That people was not getting these things today. If I'm working around at some houses, I see how the person are. How that person and me also, I have that people in my heart. I don't know. Even I was thinking, let me not taking these ones. Also, I have already problems and what. But I was saying, let me stay with them, and the Lord will be also bless me. And because of that one, if you feel same for that one, the Lord will also give you more years. Maybe you are supposed to die already a long time, but our government is not helping us. Look now, if the money is down like Zimbabwe, Angola. What can we do with Namibian dollar? It's nothing.
Idiana believes that government should do better for Namibian people.
Because of Shoprite, we can also get corona. Not because of staying in the street selling and what. That we can get everywhere. It's only the Lord. We are also praying. We are also stressing because of the schools. Everything is there. We are thinking about. But the people think it's only them. So we are also praying for them. There was no one in Namibia here having corona. People was coming in. He was the one to stop them there. But Namibian government, he like the rich ones. The foreigners, he can stay if you want everywhere you can stay. But me, if I make a kambasu, you will come and break my kambasu. I was asked them, this year is 6. Asked them long time for place. I just want only money to buy for me things. I want to make for me a kambasu and put that free disabled in that kambasu. I want to see who will be coming and broken my kambasu. Because I'm waiting long. I'm waiting long. What is the problem? If you take him, remove me from there, they must just say, stay there and don't stay here. And I will be understand, but not like this. I'm also born here, in this winter. I'm 46 years, but I don't have a place. But someone come from 15 years, 16 years, he get a place. What is my problem? And the government, we don't want, we must talk about corruption. That is most corruption. What is not corruption? Now it was closed for lockdown was here. There was no one in Windhoek, only us was here around. Because we are belong here. Our fathers are dying, is there in all locations, grandmothers, everyone is there. Sula for yourself and God, what do you say? God for us and God for us all. Everyone for himself. Life this one. I don't know.
And with that, it's a wrap. Stay woke and thanks for watching. Follow us on our social media pages.